Coconuts. Awesome. Your next comic, she doesn't care. She doesn't care what you put in her intro. Doesn't care. You can make up anything. Just make up it in your mind right now. Something about her, that's her intro. Please give it up. Miss Amy Blackwell. Amy Blackwell.
I'm really glad I didn't tell you I had to pee. Would have been my intro. This next comic needs to urinate. Had a weird week. I almost punched a 4-year-old. You must have met the 4-year-old. 'Cause she's an asshole. She woke me up. She woke me up, unjustified. She woke me up, and she's not my 4-year-old. And I was like, what do you want? And she was like, can you get me a drink of water? I was like, no. No, go ask your actual parent. And she was like, you're not gonna get it for me because you're not my mommy. I was like, bitch. I looked at her, I was like, no, honey, I'm not your mommy. I'm just the lady your daddy's slipping it to because your mommy's a whore. But I didn't punch her. So that's good. We're even, I think. Oh, I don't know. I don't like other people's kids. I can't help it. Like, I like my kids. My kids are cool. My kids are funny. They ate just enough paint chips in childhood that they're at a good level of awesome. I love that it's just quiet giggles. This is going to be great. I'm excited. I like my kids. They're cool. They are cool. I took them on a trip over the summer. I decided to go to this water park that I used to go to when I was a kid. It's called Wet n Wild, and it's in Las Vegas. Super fun. It has all the water slides, everything. Tell the kids, I'm like, we're going on a trip. Get in the car, get your suits, some GPS in this. We're off, right? Get up to Vegas. Apparently, Wet n Wild, the water park, has closed. There's still a Wet n Wild in Las Vegas. They do, in fact, have a water feature. Not appropriate for children. But on the positive side, Cinnamon and Mercedes were really nice to my boys. That's good. We're Facebook friends now. I'm okay with that. While I was in Vegas, I did my first urban show, which was weird because clearly none of you know what that is. If you look at me and look at yourself and we're the same color, it's the opposite of that. It's not the brightest audience. Apparently we all live by power lines. It's a black crowd. Black crowd. Great audience, really fun show. I had a blast, but I couldn't figure out, like, how did I get booked for an urban show? Then I realized I'm a chubby white single mother of 2, and therefore black guys are into me. Yeah. I wasn't at that show 20 minutes before I had 3 phone numbers and a half a pack of Newports. It's nice. Big guy comes up to me after the show and he was like, hey girl, hey! Come here, I need to holler at you. I was like, why? What did I do? He looks me up and down and he was like, Girl, I want to be your baby daddy. Oh, no, thank you. That's okay, sir, because I've already got 2 little white kids at home and I like all my stuff to match. It's a good time. A lot of fun. I drive a cab for a living. I know some people are like, "Ah, but she looks like she showers." And I do. But I had an accident last week. I actually wrecked my cab. Apparently those lights, they change when you're texting. And you don't notice. I got hit by this poor Mormon kid. Felt so bad. He flew right off his bicycle. They ride bikes. It was embarrassing. He spilled his Sprite all over his LDS notebook. Totally ruined his picture of American Jesus. Felt bad. Then the accident investigator guy comes up and, he's like, "What happened?" I was like, "I'm retarded." And that's my only explanation. I don't know. I'm stupid and I'm a woman and I was driving. And he's like, "Oh, okay, I'm going to document that." And he's like, "You realize that you are responsible for the $1,500 deductible." And I was like, "Do you realize I drive a cab for a living? I can't pay that. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to do. Because, I'm going to have to cancel my subscription to Netflix. Something. I could buy so much with $1,500. That's like 3 abortions." I made me black on things.